Happy Vlogmas! I'm Michelle Escalin. Welcome to my Vlogmas of 2019. Hi, honeys. Welcome to day 12. 12. We're already halfway there to Christmas Eve. I can't believe it. Day 12. I mean, that's okay because we're going until the end of the month every day. But it still seems so close, doesn't it? What happened to this month? It just flew right on by. Having that flu, I slept around the clock for just over 24 hours. And now I'm just like, I like so much energy. I'm like a bee. I'm just buzzing around. I have decided I'm going to take a walk on the wild side and I am going to drink the dreaded tea. I'm going to go through the days until day 12 today, and hopefully before I get to 12, one will look appealing and we can try it. I've got this mug here. I am in love with these vintage mugs. I just love them. And so it's just green on the inside. Okay. On the bottom, it says Creative Concepts, made in Korea, like some of our favorite skincare, in 1990. Very, very, ever so slightly, you can see that somebody once upon a time wrote somebody's name with a Sharpie pen. And for some reason, my mind immediately goes to thinking of a little girl I went to school with or something. Somebody named, I don't know, Stacy, who gave Mrs. Jensen a mug with some hot chocolate in it or some candy for Christmas in the 3rd grade. And now it's here at the Goodwill. Well, Mrs. Jensen, I appreciate this mug and I'm going to keep it since you didn't want to. And Stacy, I love this mug that you gave Mrs. Jensen. And even though she didn't appreciate it, I love it. It is cute though, right? I know. Like I said, I am bursting with energy and I'm a little delirious. I'm sorry. It'll probably take a few days and then I'll be back to normal again. Okay, let's see what options we have here. So Silent Night. Organic green tea with cinnamon, ginger, peppermint, and rose petals. That sounds soothing, right? So we'll try that one. Today is the final day of Ulta's 12 Days of Bath gift set. I don't want it to end, Ulta. It was really good while it lasted. Oh. Day 12, the finale, is a headband. I guess I've got a headband I use when I wash my face, but this might be nice. Oh. I have a small head and it doesn't fit, so I'm not really sure how to feel. This might be nice if you're in the shower or in the bathtub and you want to put a face mask on. That might be good for that. The one I have that I use when I wash my face has elastic in it, so I like it because I don't have to worry about it. It's nice. You know what? I'll show you. Why not? Hold on. Yeah, I feel like the elastic is kind of like pulling on my hair when I pull it out. Yes, ladies have hair on our head for a long time because it grows long, and last thing we want is to rip it out with Velcro. So this one you can kind of just leave on your neck when you feel like a bunny. Or you can do this. This is what I do. put it around my ears, wash my face, moisturize it. I love it. I don't know, it just makes me feel I'm really into vintage things and old music, old movies, all of it. And it kind of makes me feel like I'm back in those days, like the 40s or something, with one of these in my hair. I just really like it. And I got this, where did I get that? Oh, I got this on Amazon. I'll put the link down in the description box. I think it was $5 or $6. It wasn't very expensive. And I think you can get them in different colors. I just chose pink because I like pink. For the reverse advent calendar today, I'm going to be putting in this big jug of applesauce, classic applesauce. So I hope that whoever gets this likes this. It's going to a food bank. And that's part of why I'm so excited about doing this. I've had to use food banks more than once in my adult life, and I want to give back. I want to give back what I took. I don't see anything wrong with that. And especially at this time of year, I just remember when I went to the food bank, the times that I went, the food was, and not that I didn't appreciate it, okay, because I did. I needed something to eat. But the food was the kind of stuff that you don't see anywhere. I always wondered where it came from. Maybe that's all it was meant for, was food bank food, because it was just brands and packaging that I'd never seen before. And it was usually not the best food. You know, when you're hungry, you'll eat anything. But I just feel like during the holidays, the families that have to eat from a food bank, I want them to have food that they can enjoy. So I'm only putting things in there that I would eat. Since today is day 12, tomorrow is day 13, I told you I had the one 24-day advent calendar, this delightful tea. And then we had the Ulta spa calendar, which was heaven on earth. I absolutely loved it. I'm pretty sure you can count on seeing another one of those next year out of me. 12 days of cat-themed socks. I know. I'm so excited. And anybody that knows me understands that I am a huge cat lover. This is kind of a big deal for me. But we're going to wait till tomorrow to see how these go. I'm excited though. This isn't too hot. I'm going to try this tea. And then Brad and I are going to try on the Old Navy stuff that finally came after we left on our trip. This is pretty good. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I like that I can taste the peppermint in there and the green tea. So it's pretty delightful. I don't know if I would buy it though. It's got to be an 8 out of 10 or higher for me to want to keep buying something. It's pretty good. It's pretty pleasant. It's drinkable, unlike the others. Before I get to the Old Navy haul, or before we do, I should say, I do have a question for you. What is your favorite holiday food? I'm just curious, every year, what do you look forward to having? My list is kind of long at this point. I would say from the time I was a little girl, it was always my mother's cheesecake, which I'm going to make this year, I think, if I can find the ingredients. What I use to make the crust is hard to find now. It's this Kellogg's, it's like crumbled Kellogg's cereal that you can use to make crusts, or you can use to use as like a breading if you're going to fry chicken. And I'm really having a hard time finding it. So if you know where I can find it, please let me know right away. Otherwise, I guess I could get Kellogg's cereal and just pound it pound it to oblivion, get all my frustrations out, and then use that. I could do that. So that's the childhood one. Now, my mother-in-law requested bread pudding about 4 years ago. I love doing searches for grandma's recipe of whatever. And I found this old recipe of peach bread pudding. So every year now I make that for brunch ever since because we love the way it tastes. So I look forward to that every year. Brad is Italian, and I really have fallen in love with the tradition that his family has of the traditional Italian meal on Christmas. I'm going to be making that this year. I made it last year and the year before, and I just love it. That whole meal is something I look forward to. So it's hard to say my favorite item. So I guess I would just have to go back to the childhood classic of Mom's cheesecake. We're back. It's me and Marty over here. That's whose tail you see flying around. Flipping around, yeah. We have our Old Navy bag that arrived. I'm sorry if it's loud in the background. I just keep getting hot tonight, and then I'm drinking hot tea, and so I figured I'm just gonna turn on the air. I just have to. I have no choice. If I'm gonna stay sane, I gotta cool off. The first thing I'm going to show you is a top that I got. Now, I don't remember what any of these cost, and there are no prices on anything. I'm gonna go online and look up the prices, and I'll put them right here. But that's the prices right now. They change their prices a lot on Old Navy. I have no idea from day to day what the prices are going to be or even what I paid. I just know it was a big clearance when I bought all this stuff. If I find a slip, I'll put the correct prices up there. If I don't, it's just whatever I found. So this is the top that I got. Here it is up close. Here's the length of the arm, so it just hits just below my wrist bone. It's very soft and warm. On the outside, it feels like fleece, but on the inside, it just feels like a regular knit top. So that's kind of nice. It's very warm though. And it's got this nice high-low cut on it, which I really like. This is the kind of top that you could wear with so many different things. You could wear it with pajamas. Well, I don't know if I'd wear it with pajamas, but as it gets older, maybe you could. But you could wear it on a night out when you're going looking at Christmas trees or lights or something. On a casual date night, you could spruce it up with a skirt and a belt and wear it to work or church. I love tops like this that you can do so many things with. And I love that it's a nice neutral color. It looks like white and gray are the colors on here, like a dark gray. I'm going to show this to you up close before I try it on. It's these cat pajamas in flannel, and it's got like an old record player and a pillow, a spool of yarn, some teacups, some journals, and then some cats. I just love this. It's very cozy. And these are flannel. These are a 2X. Here's the price. By the way, the shirt that I have on, that's a 2X also. And I'm wearing these with the purple Henley thermal top that I got at Walmart. If you're interested in seeing it, I did wear it in a Walmart haul I did about a month ago. If you go back and look, it's the last Walmart haul I did. And here's the pants. Oh my gosh, these are so cozy. And they're cute. I like this kind of flannel too because it's not too hot. It's warm, but it's not hot. And I'm 5'6", although I'm all arms and legs. And I still have a little bit of length on the bottom. So they're a good long length. Even if they shrink, they're not going to be too short. There's a good amount extra space in here. So if they shrink or I lose weight, that's okay. They do have a drawstring that you can tie tighter as well. The one downfall to these pajama pants, they don't have pockets. But I'm in a forgiving mood, so it's okay. I have my buffalo plaid thermal onesie on. Ah! I've been waiting for these to show up for what feels like a year, and they're here. Finally. I have a pair of onesie pajamas and they're fleece. And while I love them, they feel too hot a lot. And I don't like feeling too hot. The zipper goes all the way up to here. There's not a lot of room to breathe, it doesn't feel like. They have a zipper on them, which I love, but I find myself waking up about an hour after I go to sleep, having to take them off. I'm just too hot. So I thought these would be much better for actually sleeping in and wearing around the house and everything. So here they are. I love these, right? Now there is a seam going across here, but this doesn't pull down. So you do have to unbutton them if you want to go to the girls' room. But they are a nice, soft, light thermal material. These pajamas don't have pockets either. Old Navy, come on, you didn't get the memo? Okay, it's all right. Otherwise, though, these are just so cute and comfy. If it's snowing out and you want to go make a snowman, you could throw a sweater and some jeans, I don't know, over it and go outside and not have to disrobe. Here's the length of the arms. So it's nice and long. Here's my wrist bone right here. I've got a little bit of extra room here. As far as the length goes, the old dancer in me keeps coming out. I'm like, I don't know. I can't help it. The other downfall, aside from not having pockets, is that these buttons, these are real buttons. They're not the snappy buttons. They're the kind that you have to actually button, which I think is fine, but in the middle of the night, if you got to get up and run to the bathroom and go pee real quick, that might be kind of an issue. Otherwise, these are cute. I love them. They're fun. They're playful. They come in quite a few different prints if you're not a fan of buffalo plaid. Here's the price on them. Up next, I have coerced my handsome husband, Brad, into trying on what he got at Old Navy. This is a long-sleeved men's t-shirt.
You want to do my hair?
Do we have a towel anywhere?
Towel for what?
Well, you got it so wet.
Yes.
Just leave it. It's fine.
Do whatever.
It's fine. It's too wet to do anything with it, so just leave it.
What?
This is a navy long-sleeved men's t-shirt. It's got nice long arms on it. Even if it shrinks, it might go to about here on him, but that's good, right? You don't like it when they're too short.
No.
It's nice and soft. Go ahead and show the side and the back. Come over here. There you go. That's good. All right. Show the back. All right. And then if you can go closer to the door. There you go. So now you see the length. So it hits mid-bun on him. And these cargo pants are also from Old Navy. What do you think of the shirt?
It's cozy, it's thin, it'll keep the sun off if you're wearing it in the summer, but probably keep you cool because it's very airy.
Yeah, and it looks like it's long enough to where, did I tickle you? I'm sorry. It's long enough to where you could tuck it in, and you could definitely layer this. I think you could wear a t-shirt under it or a tank top under it, but you could also put a flannel shirt or a sweater over it, or a hoodie. I've seen, because he has another one of these in a different color, so I already knew he would like this. But, okay. And here, right here, is the price. Okay, this is the same shirt, but it's just got the brushed pattern on it. So it's white and blue. So it's got a little bit more of a lumberjack look to it, which I find appealing. Otherwise, it's the same exact shirt. So I don't know if you even need to do turning around or anything, right? Might as well. I like that color on you, though.
Okay.
This one is a brushed, looks like black and kind of a gray color. And this is the same shirt as the other two. Men are so easy to shop for, right? They like one shirt, you just buy them in a bunch of colors. One thing with Brad, since I met him, he had a bunch of Old Navy shirts that he had had for quite a while that were very comfy to him and that still look new even when I met him. And he still hasn't, he just now got rid of them because they were finally getting to the point of looking old. And we've been together, what, 9 years? So those tops that he had were probably at least 10 years old. And so that's one thing I wanted to mention, is that Old Navy is a really good place to buy clothes for men at because they last forever. Let's give Brad a round of applause for his first modeling gig. No? Okay. He also got this hoodie, and he's got hair gel in his hair. He didn't want to get it all over the hat, so I told him I would try it on for him. This is the men's. What is this called? A ski hat? Did I put it on sideways? Beanie hat. That's cute, right? Should I go out like this? Just in the hat and the onesie and like a pair of black boots? Oh, fuzzy slippers. Yeah, we could go to Walmart in our pajamas.
Fit right in.
Yeah.
Probably offer you a job.
I could be a greeter. Welcome to Walmart. I'm wearing nothing but Old Navy clothes. Thank you so much for watching. Until tomorrow, have a great night. Every time I fold laundry, without fail, this child here always has to be immersed in it. He is my clothing folding assistant, and without him, I would be nowhere in my life. Thank you, Martin, for your years of undying assistance. You are my motivator. Bye!